the sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
Sports page is brought to you by Thank a Teacher. As the new school year approaches, we want you to think of a public school teacher that made an impact in your life or perhaps your child's life and nominate them at WJR.com/teachers. Could be helping them stock their classroom. $5,000 to the winning teacher.
Mm-hmm. I say it all the time, man. Teachers spend their own cash on supplies. No need to do that if you win this $5,000 to stock your classroom. Thank you to all the teachers. I know that dreaded day is coming.
All right, let's begin with Orlando City League's Cup play. Their opening match against Pumas out of Mexico City. It was knotted at a goal apiece. It went to a penalty shootout. Orlando City comes out on the short end of things, 4-3 in the penalty kicks there. So they lose their opening match. They continue group play Saturday. They'll be taking on Atlas, also out of Mexico.
Need to take that one down.
So we'll see how that one goes. Major League Baseball, of course, the trade deadline is this evening at 6 o'clock. There was a flurry of trades yesterday. Probably can expect some more action today before it's all said and done. Our in-state teams, let's see, the Rays lose to the Yankees, 11 innings last night. The teams, 5-4 was the final. Yankees coming out on top. Teams will wrap up that series today at 1:05 in New York. Miami Marlins, meanwhile, beat the Cardinals. They were on the road in St. Louis, 2-0, the final there. Marlins off today, and they're back in action in South Florida tomorrow for a weekend series with the New York Yankees. Do you remember Gilbert Arenas?
That was a Magic player, I believe.
He played for the Magic for a couple seasons, played for quite a few years for the Wizards, and Gilbert was fond of guns, remember? Well, he's also fond of gambling, apparently, illegal gambling.
Oh, come on, Gilb.
Those are the federal charges he's facing as he was arrested yesterday in California. A federal indictment alleges that the former player hosted high-stakes poker gaming at his mansion in California. Now, that sounds innocent enough. So what? Some guys are getting together and blowing a lot of money on poker.
Yeah.
Well, it's the part where he's involved with Israeli nationals' organized crime syndicate that actually were apparently, this is the allegations, he was leasing out his mansion to this Israeli crime syndicate that was operating this illicit poker operation out of his house in California. He was had his appearance yesterday. He pled not guilty, was released on $50,000 bail. His trial is scheduled for September 23rd. Gilbert Arenas now facing federal charges along with these, organized crime figures.
That's insane. When you started that story, I never thought it was going to turn that way.
Yeah. How about this? Michael Phelps, 23 gold medals, famed American swimmer. He's a Baltimore native, huge Baltimore Ravens fan.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to answer the call from the Ravens and their cornerback, Marlon Humphrey. Marlon, I guess, was together with a couple of teammates at his house and found out that some of them could not swim. They're out by the pool.
Yeah.
So they're like, I'll get Phelps to come teach you how to swim. So they hit him on social media, and Phelps says, of course, I'll come and teach you how to swim.
That's awesome.
If you can't learn to swim from Michael Phelps, you probably should just stay away from the water.
Then you have a big problem.
All right. So good job for him. In other NFL news, let's see, Tennessee Titans rookie QB Cam Ward, of course, picked by the Titans with their top draft pick. Having a frustrating time in the opening days of training camp. Yesterday he described the Titans offense as very mid. He's part of the mid performance after tossing 4 interceptions in 2 days of training camp. So the Titans offense, you got a hot shot, up and coming QB, but they got a lot of work to do there.
And that hot shot needs to probably not speak poorly about his offense.
Well,
you don't come out of the gate calling him mid.
Well, he was taking some of the blame himself in that categorization, which, to be a team leader, you got to do that.
Yeah.
Lead by example. NFL Hall of Fame game is tonight from Canton, Ohio. The Chargers and the Lions. Are you excited? Can you feel the excitement, Taco Bob?
Insane.
8 o'clock. It'll be on NBC and Peacock if you want to check it out. Don't expect to see a whole lot of playing time from any familiar faces.
Is this going to be flag football again?
Well, no. What it is a good opportunity for some of these guys who are hoping to get some attention and make these squads. So
shine. I understand.
In that regard, it might be worth watching for a little while.
We say that every year though, and then we come in the next day and say, "Yeah, that was a."
All right. Lake Mary Little League Baseball All-Stars begin their quest to return to the Little League World Series. Southeast Regional action begins today. They're got an early wake-up call. Their game against Tennessee is at 10 o'clock this morning. You can watch it on ESPN+.
All right. What they say, though, from what those kids are saying and the coaches, they're going to go strong again.
The Lake Mary Little League Softball All-Stars also looking to advance to their Little League World Series 12 and under. They will be playing against Virginia tomorrow morning at 10 in their Southeast Regional Championship game. So for them, they win that, they're in. Lake Mary, stand up, be proud, represent not only your city, but all of Central Florida and the state of Florida. Very proud of you all as well.
You better believe it. Well done, Lake Mary.
All right. That will be your sports page for this morning.
Lynch and Taco. On demand. Download the iHeartRadio app.